resulting in the brutal killing of one of the Russian pilots. So Russia is not going to tolerate Turkey's behavior this week. And Russia is also exposing Turkey to the entire world because Turkey has been playing a very duplicitous role in regard to Islamist terrorism in Syria. On the one hand, Turkey officially is fighting against terrorism, but in reality, they've been backing ISIS, they've been backing other Islamist groups, for example, al-Nusra in Syria, for the last few years because the Turkish government wants to see the overthrow of the Syrian government and they want it to be replaced with an Islamist regime in Damascus. So certainly, yes, Russia is now aiming at the Turkish economy, and quite frankly, international support should be given to Russia because Russia, along with Iran, are the only countries who are genuinely fighting Islamist terrorism in Syria.
Vladimir Putin is known for his strong language, rather. He's not known to play with dolls or teddy bears. And his initial response to the downing of the Russian jet was to say it was a stab in the back carried out by the accomplices of terrorists. He's since come out to say that, well, he's waiting for an apology and possibly compensation from Turkey. But will this be enough to diffuse tensions?
I would be very surprised if Turkey apologizes for what it did. I would be very surprised if Turkey offers any sort of compensation to Russia, because ultimately what happened this week was NATO shooting down a Russian aircraft, and Turkey is a member of NATO, and also Turkey is a staunch strategic friend and ally to the United States. So Turkey knows that in its face-off with Russia, it's being backed by the United States of America. Therefore, there is no reason for Turkey to back down. If, however, Turkey wasn't being backed by America, if it was on its own, then it would be potentially a different situation. I don't think Turkey would feel so confident in its stance towards Russia. So no, I don't think Russia will receive an apology. I don't think Russia will receive any compensation. And I can only reiterate again, it was a completely disgusting act what Turkey did, shooting down an aircraft which had been bombing ISIS positions. But as I said just now, Turkey, along with Saudi Arabia, along with America, along with Britain, along with France, they are not genuinely fighting Islamist terrorism in Syria. On the face of it, they are. In reality, covertly, they are backing Islamist groups in Syria in order to overthrow the Syrian government, which would mean Russia would lose its influence in the Middle East, which would mean Iran would lose its influence in the Middle East, and Israel would lose its number one enemy, which of course is Syria.